tool groupies, today we're going to go over this brand new set of GearWrench Mini Torx Screwdrivers that I picked up from my local CarQuest. Of course, you can get these at several different places. I'll post a few links in the description box down below. Altogether, I just went in, told them what I wanted, and they ordered me this special. The vendor sent it to them. I got it within 2 days, and right here we go. This is the GearWrench 6-piece Mini Torx Screwdriver set, model number 80056. The contents of this particular set is a T5, T6, T7, T8, T9, and T10. These are made in Taiwan, as you can see right here on the package. Everything comes with a lifetime warranty. For further information on that, go to GearWrench.com or call 1-800-688-8949. Whenever I picked this set up, it comes as you see it here in this particular package, which we're going to go ahead and cut open right now. Now, whenever you get the plastic case open, here's exactly what you're going to be looking at. You're going to be looking at nice, solid plastic, gray case. And this thing is nice, compact, sleek. It's got this little lock right here. You push down on the lid, locks it in place. Of course, if you drop it, it might pop open, so you'll have to watch that part. But as far as being nice and compact, it's got the little plastic hinges on the back side of it with some metal pins in it, so it won't come loose real easily. All you got to do is take it, pop that little latch right there, and it opens right back up. Everything you got right here is going to be sitting on top of this little plastic tray. You pull the screwdrivers out right here, and you'll be able to look right at them and see that they have their own little blow molded sections. Now, you can remove that if you need to put little screws and whatnots underneath this set, and then put your screwdrivers right back in their places. But this particular set right here is identical to the other screwdriver set from GearWrench. You can find the link in the description box below to that particular set, which is this one right here. It is made identical to their 6-piece miniature screwdriver set, and as you can see, in comparison to these, you have got the number 1, the number 2s, the number 3s. Phillips is going to have the black on top, and the slotted is going to have the red on top. Now, those are essentially there so that you can pick them up real easily, take them, and you can spin it while you're working and keep everything in line. As far as the Torx goes, you're going to have the gray caps on these. That way you can tell one from the other. If you're working, you know that your blacks are going to be your Phillips, your reds are going to be your slotted, and your grays are going to be your Torx screwdrivers. So you can easily decide which one you need, when you need it. Pull the case out, put the case up, and then keep everything nice organized. Keep on going about your job, making your repair, whatever the case may be. These particular sets right here gives you T5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, which is going to be all the basic sizes you're going to need for a wide variety of jobs. Now, if you look at these particular sets right here, you'll notice something. I also have these screwdrivers. Tool review down in the description box below. This is essentially a miniature version of their big screwdrivers. These things are really nice, really comfortable in the hand, and as you can see, they're made just identical to these, except these do have the caps on top, so you can easily put your finger right on the top whenever you're working. You can put your other fingers right down here on what is called the speed grips, and you can easily grip them whenever you're turning the screw. The actual body of it with the shank will spin while the cap sets in place, so you can keep a nice firm grip on whatever it is that you're working on. So these are essentially a miniature version of these. They do have the ergonomic comfort grip. They have the little speed grips right there for your fingers, but they have the added cap. They have the nice gray shank, and they do have the black phosphate finish on the end right there, so it'll help you grip whatever it is that you're working on. Now, the beautiful thing about having little things like this is sometimes you'll get into a situation where you're going to pull out your bits. You're going to want to get a Torx bit set out, and you're going to want to work on something. That's fine for automotive repairs, things of that nature. But whenever it comes to really minute things, you know, bits aren't always the thing that you want to have on hand, because if you do have a bit that is small enough to fit T5 through 10, you know, T10 might be good for certain automotive repairs, not very many. You'll usually have bits that's a little bit bigger than that for some sizes, but whenever it comes to small things such as your ratchets, if you're wanting to service your ratchets, work on things, those are going to be some really tiny Torx bits right there. You're going to have them really tiny Torx screws. You're going to need a really tiny Torx bit to go in place to get these things apart. And you're not really going to get that if you're going to go buy an actual socket set, a socket bit set at that. Now, of course, you can come by wrenches like these. They do have the Torx wrenches, but they always go down to like T10 or T9 in certain situations. Most of the time you're going to get T10 all the way up through T50 like this Tecton set here. Description box below also. This particular set of screwdrivers might be perfect for you, specifically for doing repairs on your own tool. If you need to take your tools apart and service them for any reason, all you got to do is pull this little set of Torx screwdrivers out right here and go right to work. This one right here is a Cobalt. It's got these little miniature Torx screws in them that you're going to need. You got one like the Stanley right here, miniature Torx screwdrivers. That is a T8 right there. And then you've got the other Cobalt right here. You've got your normal size Torx right here, but you've got a really tiny Torx screw right here that holds the reversing lever on. So you're going to need something like that. And whenever it comes to the GearWrench, that's when you're going to need the little miniature screwdriver sets like these. Now, of course, Cobalt does make a decent set of these. I do have miniature Cobalt screwdrivers. I do not have their Torx screwdrivers yet, but it's because I decided to pick up the GearWrench. And whenever it comes down to it, I know with the GearWrench here, all I got to do is get the right screwdriver for the job, and I don't have to worry about it. If I put a bigger screwdriver on here, it might not fit right. If I decide to put some type of socket bit on here, then I might have a little bit too much torque, and I might end up stripping the screw out or stripping the head out. But with the actual screwdriver, you got the right tool for the job. It fits nice and tight inside of the actual cut right there for the 4-way, and then I can easily put my fingers on that speed grip and boom, go to work. I take them out, put them in, service the ratchet, put it back together again, and I put everything in its place. But some of these you will run into, such as the one right here with Cobalt. We are going to be looking at these right here, and we will find the T10. We will go with the T10 and see if the T10 is the right size for these. And voila, the T10 fits, and I can easily take it and loosen them screws up, pull them right out, and put them right back in place without any problem at all. At least this way you know that you're not going to over torque them, you're not going to over tighten them, it's going to be just right, and then you can keep everything in one location. You ain't got to try to hunt down the bit and see what size is what. You just got to go straight to the case, pull them right out, go to work on them. Now this one is a T8 for the Stanley right here. I can easily put it in there, and it's starting to pull that screw right out. Then I can easily put it right back in place, and I can tighten it just enough to be snug and not over tighten it, not strip anything out. And then we've got the Cobalt right here. Now this one's a little bit tinier, so we're going to see, we will go to the T6 here and see how the T6 works. And that one's actually a little bit smaller, so now we're going to see where our T5 is and see if the T5 will do it for us. This one right here is a T5. And the T5 is exactly what you need to be able to get the little Torx screws out of their 1/4-inch drive 90-tooth ratchets right here. And then I can easily tighten it right back up, put it right back in place. So these screwdrivers have a purpose. You need a tool that's right for the job. Then these Torx screwdrivers might be right for you. So if you don't have a set of these tools yet, you know what? This might be right for you. It might keep you from the hassle of having to go try to track down the right size Torx wrench right here. You might not have the right one. It might be frustrating. You'll be hunting all over your toolbox, looking for different bits, looking for a Torx bit set to put in there. And you know what? These screwdrivers might do the job you need. Like I said, they do got these in Cobalt. They do got them in a wide variety of other name brands. But I figured since I've already got the other GearWrench set here, that I might as well have something to match it right here, because these are nice, compact. I can store them away in my toolbox. I can take them on the go if I need them, or I can set them on my workbench so that I can pull them out and use them to service my ratchets, lube them, oil them anytime I need them, put them right back in place. You want to see more tool reviews, go ahead and check out the description box below where the information to these products will be there. The warranty information will be there. Links to buy these will be there, and much more. Stay tuned to see these tools in action. Pop the clutch on that subscribe button. And as always, make repairs great again by doing it yourself.